Whiscash from Obsidian Flames is one of the funniest Pokemon cards I've seen in a long time. It has that Raging and Rocking attack, which reads for each fighting energy attached to this Pokemon, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And now this card is absolutely hilarious, but it seems really difficult to get working. And I think I found the way to make it work, and I'm just absolutely in love with it. You gotta see for yourself. What is going on, everybody? Hitmonchanting here, back again with another Pokemon trading card game online deck tech, and we're here on PTCG Live. But before we get into the video, I want to say a huge thank you to the channel sponsor PTCG LStore. Head on over to ptcgostore.com to get yourself some code cards and use code HITMON for 5% off your order. You get a nice little discount with good product, and it helps out the channel and it helps out the sponsor. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. Thank you all so much for watching and the support, and thank you to the sponsor once again. So now we're gonna head into the deck list. Whiscash. Whiscash? I'm gonna say Whiscash. Whiscash has the Raging and Rocking attack, as I said. Each fighting attached to this Pokemon, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And now, the way that I originally tried to build this card was with Charizard, Gutsy Pickaxe, and all that stuff, and just try and go for a big end-of-game mill. But that didn't really work too well. Here, I think I've created the ultimate mill deck, because we are using not one mill Pokemon, but two mill Pokemon. We're also using Wugtrio from the Scarlet and Violet base set, which has the Undersea Tunnel attack. Flip 3 coins. For each heads, discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Now, you may be thinking, how are we going to get these guys powered up? Whiscash, you're only going to be discarding one energy for one fighting, or one card for one fighting energy. What's up with that? Well, we're going to be using Archeops with that Primal Turbo ability to attach a bunch of special energies like Gift Energy and Double Turbo Energy for Wugtrio and Reversal Energy on the Whiscash. So this is kind of what your game plan looks like. You use our good pal Omastar V, that's right, from Silver Tempest to set up two Archen on the bench. You always go second with this deck. Then you go start attacking with Wugtrios. You want to use at least 3 Wugtrios to mill, you know, give or take like 10-ish cards from your opponent's deck. And now, through playing the game, obviously you want to disrupt them, you want to boss up something that they don't want to be bossed up, or use an escape rope to force them into something else while you're continuously milling their resources. We also have a Roseanne's backup in here, so we can recover some special energies and stuff ourselves. Then, once you get them to around 15 to 12 cards remaining, you go into Whiscash with all 4 reversal energy on it, which will make it mill 12 cards for free. Now, this deck, it requires a lot of things to go right. It's by no means the best deck ever, but it is super fun to play. So we're rocking 2-2 Whiscash, 3-3 Archeops, 3-3 Wugtrio, and 4 Omastar V. We got 1 escape rope and 1 switch in the deck, as well as 1 Roseanne, as I said, 1 boss, and 1 Peonia to take out potentially any prized energies. Energy is the name of the game here. We have 12 energy cards, but realistically only 8 energies that we're using. So it could be worth it to put some things like lucky energies in here to give you a little bit of extra draw and a little bit of extra leeway with your energy placements. But for now, we're rocking with 12 energies. We also have 2 Super Rod to recover some of the Pokemon, as well as 2 Forest Seal Stone to get anything that we may need. We're rocking 4 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra Ball for our Pokemon Surge, as well as 3 copies of Path to the Peak, so we can further disrupt our opponent. Also, another stadium you could, you know, debate putting in here is the Calamitous Wasteland, which lets your opponent's non-fighting basic Pokemon retreat for 1 more energy, so you can try and lock something in the active easier. And we have 4 Irida and 4 Iono in the deck to help us get set up and continuously disrupt our opponent. One of the good things here is that, you know, if they... I don't know what I was going to say. But we're using Iono in here because we want to continuously disrupt our opponent, and if that's what I was thinking of, if we get too big of a hand, we want to put our hand back into the deck too. And you know, they're going to be playing their cards, whatever, and if they go down to a low hand size, for example, this is what I was thinking of, Iono is really good to automatically fill their hand. For example, at the beginning of the game, and they might not know exactly what they're playing against. And we also have 1 Energy Loto, I don't know if I mentioned that. That's just so we can get an energy potentially off of Irida. And that's the list. This list is absolutely hilarious to play, and it's so much fun, so we're going to hop into some games and get some dubs with Whiscash. You get to call the coin flip. Tails never fails. That's what I always say. And doesn't matter what we flip, it is tails, so we are going to elect to go second. It looked like our opponent had a Mew deck box and a Mew coin. For playing against Mew, it's actually a very good matchup for us. Now, this is okay. this is a solid. We need to find an energy. They are going to shuffle up. It is Mew. So, okay. I hope they don't, like, understand what we're playing. If they don't understand, like, what this is, we could win in, like, a few turns. It could be that simple. But we're really going to need to find that energy. We did get a mulligan, so that's okay. If we can find that gift energy off of our Irida Energy Loto, that would be very nice. So we're going to see. They do start with Meloetta. Like I said, I'm completely okay if they go for a donk on us next turn. Battle VIP, wonderful. It's absolutely fantastic for us. Feeling a little mischievous right now because we are going to be able to do a lot of damage to them if they're not very careful. There's a fusion energy on Mew, and we want them to draw cards. That's why we don't play like any sort of Mew counter in here, is because draw like every single card. I'm happy for you to get your Battle VIP pass or your Chromatic heads. I'm like ecstatic because it means you're playing cards. It means you're drawing more cards. It's wonderful for me. See, this is the precise reason why I play the Energy Loto in this deck, is because for situations like this, you're gonna get these hands fairly often. There's only so many different types of cards you have, so being able to, in a pinch, grab an energy potentially off the Energy Loto, it's pretty good. Now they're gonna Fusion Strike system. They're already at 39 cards in deck. They have 2 Fusion Strike systems left. They can play down their hand. I hope they can, for our sake. Because, you know, the more they do it, the easier it is for us to mill them, obviously. Another Chromatic coming out, meaning they're going to draw at least 2 more cards. But they're going... I don't know why they did the Ultra Ball. They could just Ultra Ball and guarantee to Pokemon. But maybe the other cards in their hand are too valuable. They're going to Fusion Strike system for 2. Okay, makes sense. And now we're going to see what they come up with here. There's a Forest Seal Stone. Perfect. And that's another thing we can grab too. If we top deck the Forest Seal Stone, we could be okay. Unfortunately, can't get Forest Seal Stone anymore off Irida because of the tool change, the ruling change for Pokemon tools. So we are limited. Okay, so we did top deck the Archen. So we're going to go for the Nest Ball first. Definitely grabbing a Wiglett. We have 2 Archen in deck, which is good. We have the Lotto. That's our only hope right now, is that Energy Loto. We have a bunch of energies in deck still, so we're okay. We need to hit that Energy Loto, like, very desperately. So off here, we have double Wugtrio. We should probably just be grabbing a Wiglett, and then there's our Energy Loto. We're really rolling the dice here. Get a double turbo. It's better than nothing. We, like, absolutely need to get our Archens into play right now. So I'm going to put down this Wiglett, and we're going to Primal Guidance, putting 2 Archens into play. Ending the turn. Unfortunately, it's no gift energy because that means we can't draw any cards off of this Omastar V getting knocked out, which it very likely is going to be. Probably have the Mew VMAX in their hand and they can just Techno Blast us and immediately knock out the Omastar. There's a Power Tablet. Do they have another Power Tablet? Okay. And an Iono. The Iono's a little bit annoying, I won't lie, but we do have a lot of Ultra Ball and we only need 1 Wugtrio. So there's an Ultra Ball. There's our Forest Seal Stone. The thing is we don't want to put another Omastar into play. That's the issue. So we need to get our, what's it called? We need to get our Archeops, and B, we need to get our, what's the word? Our Wugtrio. We need to get both of them. So that's a bit of a dilemma right here, I won't lie. 2 Super Rod in the hand, also not great. It means we're likely discarding one of them. But that's okay. There's going to be a Lost City. If they draw more cards like this, if they keep going crazy, it might actually be okay if we bench the Omastar V, as long as we're able to win in a theoretical 3 more turns. Because there's no way they're taking like multi-knockouts on our bench Pokemon. So if we can technically win in 3 turns, we might be okay here. They already used their V-Star power. They haven't played boss or anything just yet. So I'd ideally want to bench 2 Barboach at the same time. They're just going to max Miracle for 220. They do have enough, and it does knock out the Omastar V. So now what we do here is going to really depend on our top deck, and I'm hoping it's a good one. Drum roll. It is Wugtrio off the top. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We can put the Wugtrio here. We could use Nest Ball. I don't quite think it's worth it though, because I want to hold this Omastar. Actually, we could get rid of both the rods. Realistically, we could. Because there's the Lost City in play, we don't have another Stadium Bump right now. But we might in the future. Okay, yeah. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these two. The Omastar is just like safety net right now. The Omastar is just literally just a safety net for us in case we whiff next turn off of the Gift Energy. So here's that Primal Turbo. Our first of the game, we get a double turbo and a gift. Now we need to get them to 9 cards remaining with Whiscash in play. That's kind of the goal, because we have one of our energies prized. So here's the Undersea Tunnel. I'm hoping for 3 heads. That would really help us out here. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, 2 heads is still really solid. It's 6 cards being milled is really good. One of them being boss, one of them is an energy. So that's really, really solid for sure. Again, they can just keep going for knockouts. They can just knockout, knockout, knockout. But as long as they're playing cards and improving their board state, that makes me happy. I'm a happy camper. I'm a joyous fella if they keep doing that. So we're gonna see. Then again, they have a pretty big sized hand. They're not gonna be drawing any cards, so it might just might have to, you know. They do have boss. They're gonna boss Archeops for sure. That's completely fine. That doesn't even actually matter that much. That is Palpad and boss down, I believe. There's 2 bosses and Palpad down. They don't play cross switchers because it is Fusion Mew. So we should be fine here. They're going to play Crystal Cave. Doesn't really matter. If they're going to draw more cards, that's okay. But we need to desperately get Whiscash set up right now. We need to get Whiscash down right now. So I don't want to use this Omastar, but we might have to. Honestly, like I said, it all depends. They're going to go for the Melodious Echo, most likely. That's what's going to be able to get the knockout. Or they can Max Miracle. No, they can't Max Miracle. They can probably just Melodious Echo. Or Technoblast, whatever they please. Now, 14 cards left. We're playing against the clock. We ain't even playing against them. Wugtrio coming out. We don't get Gift Energy, which is actually the worst part about that. But we do get Iono. But I don't want to play Iono. I don't want to Iono them to 3. So let's think about this. If we can put Omastar down, assuming they have a 3rd boss, if we put Omastar down and we Forest Seal and we grab Irida, we should technically be okay. Because we just need to get Archeops, but we need to get Archeops down, and we need to get Barboach powered up. Okay, let's go for it. I hate being in this situation, but we really need to try and do this. So we get Irida, we have Ultra Ball and Barboach, right? So we Irida, we Barboach, we Ultra Ball. We gotta get rid of the Iono and that in order to, which is, it's fine. It's actually, that's not the end of the world, because we're gonna try and get maximum draws off of Gift. So we grab Archeops, we gotta start powering some fellas up. And now this makes an easy target for them. However, I still think we just go for Barboach, because at least we can attack with 1 reversal off the other ones anyway. So we still go for the Barboach here. We try and flip triple heads, just go to Barboach, make it easy peasy. We get 1 heads, we get 2 heads, we get 3 heads. That's huge. 3 heads is huge right there. We get rid of a bunch of cards, at least a Sparkle, a bunch of energy, well, 1 energy. Now, literally all we need to do is either, if they target Barboach, we need to flip 2 heads with Wugtrio, and we win the game. If they target Omastar, we need to flip 2 heads with Wugtrio and win the game. If they hit Wugtrio because they don't have boss or Palpad left, they should only be playing 2 boss. They're going to play Judge. Judge is fine because we can just Barboach for the win here, but that's all contingent on them, on us drawing into it. That's what that's contingent on. We do have Path of the Peak to play. It doesn't really matter right now. They're going to go to their other Mew VMAX. Like I said, I doubt they have another boss's orders. They can't even boss us right now. They're just going to cross Fusion Strike, and now this is going to be the end all be all. This is it. Like, this is the turn that depends on. We need good draws off the Gift Energy. We get Irida, which should guarantee us the dub here. It should guarantee it for us. So here's Barboach. We're all good. Everything's active. We have Whiscash. We do Whiscash off the top, and now Primal Turbo should just grant us the reversal. Plug that reversal into the Whiscash, and we raging and rocking, discarding 9 cards from my opponent's deck. And then they just try and draw a card, but nothing happens, and we just win the game. That's fantastic. I love this deck. This deck is incredible. To call the coin flip. Tails never fails, is what I always say. And look at that. Thankfully, we get to go second here. We don't want to go first. No siree. Second is where it's at. I'm pointing to like the screen. Excuse me. Perfect. Incredible for going second right here. We have the Iono. We can put back the Archen if we need to. Let me guess, it's Charizard. Oh, they got the Charizard V-Star too. That's pretty cool. Because they can just continuously knock out everything as well. But they're going to need Charizard EX to power it up. So I'm hoping they play a stadium. I'm hoping they don't know what we're playing. We got the Gift Energy. We're chilling for now. We just got to get ourselves a Wiglett down. And then we're fine, bro. We're fine as soon as we get that Wiglett down, we are chilling. We are chilling. Like, you don't even know how hard we're chilling. As soon as we get the Wiglett down, we're good. So I'm curious to see how their deck is laid out, considering they are playing the Charizard V-Star. The Charizard V-Star is good because it obviously has that big one-shot potential. Right now, Charizard EX can't actually one-shot Omastar. It only does 180 base. And because we never take any prizes, it's always going to do 180, which makes Omastar good just to take a hit if they can't knock it out or knock anything out. But get Gift Energy, okay. But Charizard EX is going to have to power it up, obviously. So it's going to be their turn. We're going to see what they get down here. I'm really hoping they play Artisan. That'll make our life a lot easier. If they just play their Artisan down, we can use it to search and find our Wiglett. We can also see how many Archens we have. We do only play 3 Archen. We don't play 4-4. We play 3-3. So we have to be careful. There's Fuecoco, so it's got to be like a fire attacking box for sure here. And they're going to escape rope into Fuecoco. Okay. Could be dangerous for them. I won't lie. That could be pretty dangerous. There's an Ultra Ball. We're definitely attaching this and this. But do we risk the Iono here? I mean, we want to give them more cards. So yeah, we probably need these Ultra Balls. There's nothing in the hand we really want to discard here. We give them more cards. We get 2 reversals in hand, which is terrible, actually. That's really bad. So I'm going to have to Star Alchemy here for a basic Pokemon, which is rough. We have 1 Archen, which is also not good. Energy-wise, what are we rocking with? I could also grab Path, but like we need to get Wiglett down. We don't have a choice. We need Wiglett. We have most of our energies in deck, which is good. All the ones we need anyway. Yeah, I need to get Wiglett down here, which is really unfortunate that I don't get Path, but that's fine. We get Wiglett. We only get 1 Archen in play, but that means we can, we can use this other Archen as Ultra Ball fodder. So that's fine. This is okay. I don't like having all these reversals in hand, but we're bound to find or get Iono'd at some point in the future. So it's okay. That's definitely okay. Yeah. There's Chi-Yu EX coming down. This is definitely like a firebox. See, I knew we should have grabbed that Path. We needed, it's so tough because now we got to bank on boss sticking something. But we do also have our escape rope in deck, I believe. I think I saw it. So they're going to retreat the Fuecoco, which is good. They can't actually take a knockout with Zard unless they're playing the Vitality Band. They're going to research here, which also good for us. Them not going into the Skeletor is also good for us. They're going to Burning Darkness 180. They don't even take prizes yet, which is good. Which is very, very solid. There's a double turbo. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to Irida. We're going to grab the Wugtrio and an Ultra Ball. We do have the rope, but we do have Switch, so we're okay. So we're going to do that. We can get rid of Omastar and Archen. Get ourselves the Archeops. And now we have Wugtrio online. We are going to Primal Turbo and put one of these and one of these on there. I don't want to use any from my hand just because I don't think it's really worth playing anything down right now. I'd rather Iono to the bottom later. If we had a way to shuffle, we could have Primal Guidance again. But Undersea Tunnel coming through, they're already at 33 cards left. As long as we can get a couple heads here, that would be nice. We got 1 heads, 2 heads. That's perfect. That's all I could ask for. We get to mill like Rare Candy. We get to mill Zard. We get to mill a lot. No Skeletor's for them also. Good for us. And now we just gotta wait, basically. We just gotta wait and see what exactly is gonna happen. That's all we gotta find out. We just have to... You know, we know that this Charizard's going to knock us out most likely. This Chi-Yu is probably going to come through. Yeah, so the Charizard knocks us out. We get to draw, 4 cards, 3 off the gift. We get Iono, more than I could ever ask for. We're going to go for the escape rope as well. We don't have another thing in play, though. We don't have another Wugtrio. That's also a pretty crucial... that also hurts quite a bit, not having that Wugtrio. So they take a prize. We're gonna lead Archeops. We're gonna escape rope into Omastar, I think. It's so tough to say. Another Iono. We'll Nest Ball. We'll grab Wiglett. We have another Barboach. So maybe we actually switch. Yeah, we escape rope into Barboach. We want to deny them taking the taking the Omastar prize here. And we need to get another Wiglett down in case it gets bossed up. And we need to put these in the deck. So we need to go for the Iono. We're going to escape rope in... I'm hoping they don't go into Chi-Yu. I'm hoping they go into Fuecoco out of fear. Fear of what's to come. I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping that they do something that is going to make our life easier. Side note, Chi-Yu alternate art is incredible. It's a very beautiful card. I'm just waiting. I have all the other ones, just waiting to find this guy, and I'm good to go. I'm also waiting for my opponent to decide what they're going to escape rope into. So we're probably going to send Barboach up. And we could attach a double turbo to Wiglett, but I don't want to risk anything right now. Like, I don't want to risk a boss play. They're going to Fuecoco. Wonderful. That's perfect for us. And now we're going to go for the Iono. It sucks because they have an 8-card hand, and we're actually going to give them a 5-card hand. But this is more along the lines of what I was hoping we'd find, because we can Nest Ball here. We can grab the other Barboach. This is pretty good. We should be going for this Primal Turbo here, I guess. Start preparing this guy. And pass. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to wait and see. Our opponent's going to attach. They can't retreat. Fuecoco's got 2 retreat, but... Oh, they do have another Skeletor. Thankfully, they don't knock out our Barboach just yet. They have Clara here, and they're going to grab more Pokemon into their hand, which is fine. They're playing on the bench. That's okay. It's like it's not going to do anything. There's Vitality Song for 50. We're okay here. We could theoretically... No, we can't yet because we only have 1 Archeops out. So we're going to Wugtrio. Irida here. Grab just a switch, and oh, we don't have the other Wugtrios in the discard. That's right. We only have 1 Wugtrio in there, right? Yeah, we need to Rod eventually. Next turn, we gotta probably find Rod. Yeah, because this is what I want to do here. I want to switch into this Wugtrio, and then I kind of want to throw a reversal down. Like, but we haven't seen a boss. So I don't want it to get bossed up. If it gets bossed up, then it's going to be harder for us. Then again, if they boss up Archeops, it's also harder for us to even just do anything. So it's kind of tough. I'm thinking we go all in. Primal Turbo. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we have to Primal Turbo here. Primal Turbo to this guy, and we'll attach the Gift Energy to Wiglett, so if our Archeops gets knocked out for whatever reason, we're going to be able to do some madness to it. So we're going to flip here. That's 1 heads, that's 2 heads. 2 heads is really, really good. We get to discard a bunch of stuff, including a rope, which is also good. If they don't find an energy here, they can't knock out Wugtrio, which makes me happy. Makes me happy, makes me smile. There's 6 total accounted for. There's a Charizard V-Star that they have in hand. They did go for the Clara, though, so we know they have the energies anyways. And they're going to Burning Boys to 270. We get to draw a bunch of cards, though. And, Yeah, we get Whiscash. Is it time to go for the Barboach? Because we need a turn to find... Yeah, it is time to go for the Barboach. We need a turn to find our other Wiglett and Wugtrios. So it's Barboach time for sure. Okay, so we have the Whiscash. We go. I think we still. No, we go like. We have to. I was gonna say do we prepare with an attachment, but now we have to Whiscash here. We have to Whiscash, get a maximum Iono's worth. We can play down this path. I don't even want to put the Omastar down. We're just gonna Iono here. And now we'll put into 4 cards, which kind of like, you know, 1 card less, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, we do find Rod, which is good, and Roseanne. Roseanne is also something that I was looking for, because I want to get you, and probably, yeah, just 2 Wugtrio. Now, I'm going to Ultra Ball and get rid of these, and we can grab another Wiglett here. Now we can Roseanne and get one of our reversals back. But anyways, Raging and Rocking, discarding a bunch of cards. They have 10 left in deck. Now all we need to do is hit a couple of heads over the course of 2 or 3 turns, which we should be able to do, realistically. I don't see them doing much more than attacking here. So, we should be fine, because we can go in with Wiglett. If we get all 3 heads here, we just win. But basically, over the course of these 2 Wigletts, we need to do something decent. So there's an Iono as well, which we don't want to use. We want to... We do have a double turbo still, I believe. Okay. Yeah, we should. We should. So we're not going to Roseanne just yet. We should have that 1 double turbo. Yes, exactly. So we do that. And then we Irida. We don't have another Ultra Ball. We do have another Rod. So we can maximize our chances of going into it. It doesn't even do anything, though. Okay, so we go for the Wiglett here. And then we can sack a turn on the Barboach as well. So that's okay. I don't even think I saw them play a boss. They might not even play it. So no use in doing the Super Rod. Might as well. We just go for the Undersea Tunnel. We hit 3 heads, win the game. That's what I'm talking about right now. We get 1 heads. Oh, we only get 1 heads. That makes things a lot rougher. Get rid of 2 Zards. This is gonna come closer to the wire than I would have liked, I will say. They're gonna bump the path, go for the Magma Basin here. Burning Voice. Okay. This is gonna make things tough, I won't lie. We draw off the Gift, which is good. But again, no Wugtrio. We get Irida, but we need to play Roseanne this turn. We need to win off of this Wiglett. This is the winning Wiglett right here. Okay. I believe. Get Wugtrio. Okay, we're chilling. Go Wugtrio. Go for the Roseanne. And we can put back... We'll put back the reversal. Yeah, we only get 1 energy, which is tough. And... like, I guess it doesn't matter. We don't have that much more of the game. It's literally this turn. It's this turn or nothing. So we go for the Primal Turbo here, and we put the Singular Reversal on Wugtrio. We need to hit 2 heads. Can we hit 2 heads here? We could also try and stall afterwards off something, but they have Skeletors, so they're not going to do everything. All right. This is the play. Obviously, we play the path. Undersea Tunnel. We need to hit 2 heads. Let's roll the dice. That's 1. That's 2. We win the game. Let's go. Getting rid of the rest of their deck. They can draw for turn, but it doesn't matter. Their deck runs out of cards, and we win the game with Whiscash Wugtrio Mill. That was absolutely incredible. Our opponent is calling the coin flip here. Tails never fails. That's what I always say, but at the end of the day, Wacky Deck Wednesday. It don't matter. It does not matter at all. We're just waiting to see, do we want to go first? Absolutely not. No way. We want to go second. We want to be going second, and we want to get our Omastar V ready and in the active. This is a good hand to mulligan away. They might catch on to our plan if they decide to read Whiscash, but maybe they won't. and maybe that'll make things better for us. So we're gonna go for a mulligan here, and we're gonna start Omastar Energy. Perfect. That's all we need. That's all we need right here. We just need that. That's perfect. I don't even know if I want, like, I could use double turbo. I'd like a way to search the deck. They are playing against Charizard, so this could go well for us if we can get this path down, which we're going to be able to do. I do hope they play a Stadium, they play Artisan, not knowing what the heck they're up against Omastar V. So I do hope they play their Artisan or they play their Collapsed or anything down right now in an attempt to get set up, and then we just go, okay, path to the peak, I'm gonna start milling all your Stadium pumps. That would be hilarious. That would be so hilarious. There's the Magma Basin. Alright, so they got the basin down. Good for us. One less Stadium for them to have access to is perfect. Now, they're just gonna pass. Okay, now is our time to shine for sure. Get an Archen. So I kind of want to Iono and put that Archen back. We'll attach the double turbo, I guess. We really don't want to, though. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. We're not Iono anyway. We're gonna say, you know, we're getting that energy. We're getting that energy for sure. We don't get the energy. Oh, man, that's not good. Oh, we don't get the energy. I should have just done it. Let's check while we have the chance. Only 2 Archons, so it's a good thing we kind of needed to shuffle. Unfortunately, we didn't get the energy, though. We have both seals, 1 path. We're missing a reversal. I think we're actually missing Peonia as well. Oh no, we do have Peonia. We're missing, we have Roseanne in hand, okay. So we're gonna get our other Wiglett down, and we're gonna have to pass. That feels so bad, but thankfully, we can potentially just stop our opponent from doing anything this turn with that path to the peak. I should have attached. If I attached, we would have been in such a good spot. It feels really bad. It feels really, really bad. There's that rare candy into Charizard. Thankfully, Path is going to stop that from working, so they're not going to be able to go crazy on us this turn. There's another Charmander on the bench. There's an Audino with Find a Friend. Okay, and they're going to pass. No energy attachment. Very, very nice. We got an Escape Rope, which is not really what we want. We're going to just save that for now. We're going to wait till they get an energy down, then we're gonna rope or boss or either or. We're just waiting now. This is the waiting game. We're so many turns behind because I was dumb and didn't want to attach an energy. There's the energy from them, which means it's time for us to escape rope, and there's the energy for us, so it means we're back in it. So we're gonna boss up this Bidoof, probably least utility they're gonna need to spend. And here's that Primal Guidance. Okay, so we're good now. Now we're in a good spot. We have Bidoof in the active. We have Archons on the bench. We have an Archeops. We just need to find ourselves a Wugtrio, and then we're good to go. We find that Wugtrio, and then we're good to go. Yeah, this is just like a good pun for you. My bad. There's the Ultra Ball, which means they can get Bibarel. Getting 2 rare candies is good for us. If they get the Bibarel, though, that means this Bidoof has 1 retreat. So they're not going to be able to retreat it this turn. There's the Bibarel, so we're in a solid spot. Unless they find, I mean, they could find whatever they need if they found the Switch plus energy, or if they find a supporter, could find that. I wouldn't mind getting Iono right now. I like having the escape rope, but other than that, I'm not super in love with the hand. If we find Irida, we should be okay. But yeah, we're just kind of in limbo right here, just waiting for them to do something. But yeah, getting the early path with this deck is so strong, especially against Charizard, because they can't do much. They just kind of sit there. There's a research from them. They're going to be digging. They got Arceus, they got Arcanine, they got like everything in here. There's a Growlithe coming down from them, another Growlithe. But do they have an energy or a switch or both? They need both to do anything meaningful this turn. And I know we're top decking the Irida, so like I'm not even worried. There's the energy on the Zard, which means it is our turn and we get that Irida. We get Ultra Ball, which is actually equally as okay. We're in Ultra Ball away Omastar, and we do want to kind of keep Roseanne here. So we'll get rid of this path. We'll grab ourselves the Wugtrio. Now, do I want to escape rope here? No, I don't want to escape rope here. We're going to have to retreat the Omastar. The goal with the escape rope after is if they bring up Charizard into the active, then we go for the escape rope play and we bring something else up, something they might not be ready to attack with. That's the main goal. So we're going to get the Wugtrio ready, and this is going to be funny. Here's the Undersea Tunnel. I know we're discarding 9 cards this turn. Don't even question me about it. Never mind, we're discarding 0 cards this turn. That's my mistake. I'm sorry for giving you false hope. But we're going to have to wait and see what my opponent has. You know, we don't want this Wugtrio to go down, but even if it does, we have Gift Energy on it, so it's not the worst thing. We have Roseanne, so we can get back Pokemon, Tool, Stadium, and Energy. So we can get back 3 of the 4 options if this Wugtrio goes down. So there's a Miriam, which is not good for us, but they only have 2 Pokemon, so that's fine. Actually, I'm not super upset with that because they just put their Pokemon back. They actually draw more than they put back, so that's fine with me. It's like they're just drawing an extra card in, you know, terms of making the size of their deck go down. They're attaching to Bibarel here. Things are getting serious. Things are getting serious. We need to start milling right here and right now. Undersea Tunnel. Undersea Tunnel. This is where it's at. We're going under the sea. And we get 1 heads, 2 heads. That's great. We needed the 2 heads right here. Get rid of Boss, get rid of 2 Arven, get rid of an Energy. Yeah, we're good. And that Energy was the main thing that I didn't want them to have access to. Also of note is that, you know, we got rid of Arven, got rid of Jacques, or if they got rid of Jacques on their own. There's the Fire Energy. Okay, so they have Bibarel. So now, right? They're going to retreat the Bibarel, go into the Zard. We have the escape rope. They have a super rod. They're putting energies back, which is actually bad in this specific case because we have the potential to mill them. So now from here, off of this gift energy, I do hope that we get to draw into our Barboach and we start getting the Barboach ready. That's my master plan. We get that Barboach ready to go, then we're going to be able to start using the Whiscash. So yeah, once they retreat the barrel, I know they're going to Industrious. They're already going to really low card size in the deck. They're going to start taking a knockout. As soon as they take the knockout, we're good. We're in. I'm in. I'm in. As like that. I'm in, like a peace sign. I'm in. And then, yeah, there's the Zard. They have no idea. They have absolutely 0 clue what is going to hit them right now. They have literally, they don't know. There's no possible way for them to know. We got the Nest Ball too, we're chilling. They don't know, they got no clue. They got no clue, they're toast. They're toast right now, they don't know. They are toast. All right, here we go. We got the Irida, which is also good. So we're gonna Irida first. We're gonna grab ourselves the Wugtrio, and probably Rod would be my guess. Actually, no, we need Ultra Ball. We need Ultra Ball here. So we grab a Wugtrio and Ultra Ball. We go for the Archeops, and we start preparing to cause mayhem. We also do need to find another Archeops, but I think we only have the one. So, what do I do? We're gonna Nest Ball, grab Barboach. Oh no, I do have other Archeops, okay. So, we'll attach this to Omastar, and we'll Escape Rope. Now, see, I think we need to save the Ultra Ball to get ourselves, well, no. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We go with the Wugtrio. We Ultra Ball these away, and we grab the other Archeops here. What else do we have? Because we just, actually, you know what? Yeah, we grab Archeops just because we can evolve it right now and make things easier for ourselves. We don't need to get rid of Gift Energy just yet. Undersea Tunnel time. I know for a fact it's over. I know for a fact we hit triple heads right now. I told you we always hit the triple heads. We get rid of like a bunch of their cards and they have 9 cards left and we could potentially win with Wugtrio. But now we're going all in on Whiscash here. I don't know if they have energies left. They've played a Rod. They should have energies left. Only 5 energy. Discard, yeah, they should have energies for sure. You're gonna retreat, go into the Zard, and then it's all over. It is all over. As soon as you attack this Wugtrio, you're done. You're absolute toast. As soon as you smack this Wugtrio, it's over. You're cooked. as soon as you attack this Wugtrio, you're done. You're so done. You're finished. As soon as you attack the Wugtrio, it's over. They got the Charmeleon down, which don't matter. For us, anyway. Don't matter. There's the Burning Darkness, and there's the big dub for us. We get to draw off of that. That's fine. That's all well and dandy, because now you can take a prize card, but Barboach is coming up. There's Whiscash off the top as well. Oh my, you're done. I'm sorry, my friend. You're so finished. We have the reversal energies. We have enough. We didn't discard one. No, one was prized. So, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and Peonia, see if we can hit it. We do hit it. Oh man, this is the best deck I've ever made. This is the best deck I've ever constructed. The Primal Turbo onto the Whiscash here. And then we attach to the Whiscash, get the full 12 mil, and then there's Raging and Rocking, discarding the rest of their deck. They go to draw a card, but whoops, there's nothing there. And we win the game. This deck is incredible. This is so good. So what did you think of my Whiscash mill deck? This was the best version of the deck I could come up with. I tried funny versions with the fighting type energy. I tried it with, like, I saw Oscar Madsen posted a combo with Armarouge and with Kingdra, and that deck inspired me to make this version because I noticed the use of Irida and this water type Barboach actually made me think, okay, we can abuse Irida, like the strength of Irida here, and create a deck that basically just aims to mill over and over and over. Changes for the deck, obviously this is a very consistency focused build. We want to consistently be hitting this combo as often as we can, and then it's just the luck of the dice. However, I do think we can play at least one more energy. Probably a lucky energy would be good. Or even a jet energy could also be really strong if you attach a jet energy and push up an Omastar, for example. Jet energy could also be really strong in here. That actually might be the more preferred one. And also, excuse me, I'd like to potentially play another Roseanne in this deck, since it'll let you recover an additional energy after a turn. Obviously, one Roseanne recovers you one special energy. So you don't need it. I do think Peonia is very necessary in this deck. I originally wasn't playing it, but I changed it. I think you really need Peonia. Roseanne, I think, is also really, really necessary, but I really am loving the deck so far right now. You could take out one of the Switch cards, probably Switch you would remove. You'd rather have Rope to force your opponent into, what's it called? You'd rather have Rope to force them into something they don't want to be into, but we're playing Wacky Deck Wednesday today. This was an incredible deck to play, so much fun. Thank you all so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below, what do you think of my Wacky Whiscash deck? What do you like about it? Would you dislike? Would you keep? And would you change? This is one of the more meme decks I've covered as of recently. I usually cover rogue cards and make them into rogue decks that could be competitively viable. I'm not saying this can't be competitively viable. If your opponent doesn't know what you're playing, they can go expend a bunch of resources on the first turn, and it might only take you like 2 Wugtrios and a Whiscash to win. So this deck, I think the idea has a lot of potential, just needs a little bit more fine tuning, but I'm really in love with this. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to the sponsor, PTCGO Store, for sponsoring the channel, and use code HITMON, 5% off on PTCGOstore.com. Helps me, helps you. Everybody gets helped out, and subscribe. As I said, I'm posting multiple Pokemon trading card game videos every single week. And with all that said and done, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, Hitmonchanting out.